except for Geisville, they have all linked up, all connected up on the ridge line. And in some of the valleys and canyons where they're the hardest point to fight. Okay, so that's why the smoke's not too bad. It's blowing it in. It's hitting there. See lights in an aerial photograph,
right?
Because there's not enough out here.
Yeah,
it is super bright.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And it was from, I want to say, Sunday night.
Yeah,
that smoke.
Dude, so that reaches bad.
Oh, and there it is. It's burning. Keep burning. Oh.
All I can do is fucking pray for rain, man. It's nuts.
Froggy actually. KFTY 92.9 FM, Froggy. They did a series of rain songs yesterday.
Yeah.
Because when the valley fires were happening, Dano did that, and like 3 days later it rained.
Shit.
So he was like, okay, it worked last time. I'm gonna do this again.
Dude, might as well try it.
Right?
Ain't gonna hurt.
I'm gonna have to pull my guitar out tonight and play a song I wrote years ago that I've dubbed the rain song.
Yeah.
Because every time I play it, the next day it rains.
Do it, man.
And I always, it has always blown my mind, because it's always like I'll pull out my guitar, tune it, fiddle around a little before going on a camping trip, and then we'll go camping, and I get rained on. I'm like, why did I do that? Yeah, that's the northern end of the Dunn's fire.
Yeah, that's right. I thought the Nuns one was the one over by Oakmont. No, that's what they were saying. I think the Tubbs one is the one over here.
Oh, that's the Tubbs.
Yeah.
Yes, my apologies.
It's nasty up on that hill, man.
Yeah.
And if you look out towards the coast, though, it's the same. It's just nasty everywhere.
To illustrate what Mike's talking about, everybody, you can normally see the foothills out that way, especially this time of day. You know, sun's going to start setting in about an hour. It's going to be a nice coastal evening here in beautiful Sonoma County, where we grow wine and other fine fares. But yeah, you may have noticed that the wind noise stopped. That's because the smoke has gotten bad enough that we need to breathe. So we're on recirculated air, trying to, well, do the best we can. If you've been watching these videos, you know that Mike and I live in Roner Park, and as of yet, Roner Park is not in imminent danger, but we do have a couple fires burning close to it. Feel free to check the CAL FIRE maps. Normally when I do broadcast work of any kind or voiceover, it's easy to just talk about what I'm seeing, what's going on, give you the play-by-play, but this kind of stuff leaves me speechless. We have had an earthquake so far. It didn't really do any damage because it was a 2.6, so we were able to kind of just go through it, but it certainly struck me as odd. Pumpkin patch. Pumpkins all survived, actually. It's kind of funny.
Don't see anyone there though.
No, normally that pumpkin patch is full. We got a fire truck here. Costa Mesa fire. Wow.
Holy crap, they're coming from everywhere.
They're working on these hot spots that are here in this property and on the side of the road, which yesterday was actually smoldering as I drove home. Mike's mom had to get evacuated from her area in Bennett Valley, so they were hosting and trying to take care of our families is the biggest thing right now. Families, friends, communities. There's Sonoma County Fire, or Sonoma County Community Fire Update. There's a bunch of different organizations right now springing up for everybody here to try to cope. Here, as we come into Santa Rosa, you can get a kind of a better view of the fire damage that ravaged the ridgeline of Fountain Grove and burned down into the valley here, into Santa Rosa proper. There's that building's had some serious damage to the awnings and the grounds, but parking lot obviously still stands. It is amazing that Kohl's is untouched. They must have one heck of a suppression system on the outside of that building. But once again, Applebee's just toasted. McDonald's toasted. The gas station toasted. Yet this stilt-built structure that had no roof or anything to land on, perfect or fine.
How did that not go up?
Mountain Mike's, Kmart. But yeah, like this hillside, it's that's just a sample of what went down here Sunday night, and obviously you've got the old Fountain Grove Inn where Equus, the piano lounge, was. Give a shout out to my buddy Justin, who had risen up in management there. Nice guy, great family. I'm sure he did a great job of trying to get everybody to safety that was in there. Got Sonoma County Jail, Sheriff, Outpost. Amazingly, Home Depot is still standing up there.
That's crazy.
Well, that's the really interesting part, is the things that didn't get touched.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like that structure they're building over there is just all raw wood. It's like, I can't believe that didn't go up, but like a building with a lot of brick and stuff on the outside. It's crazy.
Like a matchbook.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is that the one thing that was standing? They didn't have a fire suppression system even in yet.
Yeah.
Yet that's the one thing that didn't even get touched.
Yeah. I guess it's just all about the wind and the embers that flew and certain landed,
Trying to illustrate what it looks like from the freeway, because normally we can see the ridge lines and the hills and the mountains on the eastern side of Santa Rosa on our commute. You can't. It's just not possible right now. You can't see it at all. We are very fortunate that it was mainly the eastern side of Santa Rosa that got hit by the fire. If it had gone to the western side, it would have just kept going. More than Coffee Park.
Right, yeah.
Get outside Santa Rosa and just open fields and a couple of tree farms out there.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can zoom in. Okay, so that smoky silhouette you can just barely make out over yonder, that is Taylor Mountain. It's an open space preserve, was kind of developed for public use just about within the last year or so. Fortunately, that has not been in fire danger at this point. It sits just above the fairgrounds here in Santa Rosa, which are the Sonoma County Fairgrounds. There's a very old, well, not very old, but there's an old neighborhood right around the fairgrounds that it's all old wood houses. And of course, you know, right around College Avenue, you've got the old McDowell and McDonald neighborhoods, historic areas of Santa Rosa, essentially, where the pioneers and settlers who came to the area actually, you know, who had money, built their homes and their farmsteads and all that. But if you look, you can see the smoke that's coming off the backside of the ridge.
Bennett School H1 right next to us. Right, National Guard.
National Guard. Thank you guys. Appreciate your support and your help for the county. They've actually got tents set up at the armory over there.
That's right.
A lot of inactive men and servicewomen for the National Guard have been called to duty to help with security, firefighting, whatever they can do realistically. You know, it's not something you think about when you sign up for the National Guard, that you may fight a fire here in Santa Rosa. I mean, granted, you do sign up for that, but it's not a big thing for you. I mean, these guys are dressed for combat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see them on the video here at all, guys, but those are some grim faces. They're going. Suffice to say, they don't know if they're going to survive wherever they're going, but they're going in. So our hearts go out to them. They're doing a lot. All the police and fire who have come up to this area, ambulance services who've come to help out. The residents here in Sonoma County and the surrounding area cannot thank you enough. We owe you a huge debt of gratitude. Once everything is rebuilt, the wine is on us. We're going to go see our service manager now. His house burned down up on Fountain Grove. He was evacuated in a hurry, made it out with his most expensive guitar, his car, his kid, and the clothes on their backs. So Mike's got a little surprise for the young man. Matt did stop by the shop today to say hi to everybody and let us know he's alive and breathing. That was good. But we're gonna go pay him a little visit, see if we can brighten this young man's little guy's day. Just a lot of things like that are going on around here. I went to go have dinner last night at the taqueria around the corner. It must have been like a $50 bill altogether.
Yeah.
The owner of the place, Carlos, great guy. It's like $25.
Wow.
Trying to help you guys out. It's like,
That's
but we're not in the fire. He's like, yeah, I'm just trying to do whatever I can for everybody.
That's cool.
Yeah. a lot of great community action. So we're actually over in the Corby area, in Santa Rosa. You can see the smoke it's prevalent. It is everywhere. There's no avoiding the smokiness in Sonoma County. You could pretty near just hang your meat outside on a clothesline right now, and your meat would be smoke cured before too long. A lot of stuff going on. So hopefully this evening I'll get some good footage of the flames in the area. But for now, take care of your families, take care of yourselves, spread the love.